the continuing controversy over Maggi noodles. Now it's spread to Haryana. After Uttar Pradesh government crackdown on Maggi for quality of noodles, a court in Bihar's Muzzafarpur has ordered a police case against Maggi's brand ambassadors, including Amitabh Bachchan, Madhuri Dixit and Preity Zinta. The order comes a day after an advocate filed a complaint against all three Bollywood stars in the court of the Chief Judicial Magistrate. The police will now have to follow on these orders. They'll follow up on the orders and register a case against the three celebrities. With the Maggi noodle controversy now peaking, Nestle is maintaining its tested samples in an external laboratory. The product has been found to be safe to be eaten with lead levels within permissible limits for consumption. The Food Safety and Standards Authority of India is testing samples of Maggi and other noodles collected from different states. A report is expected later this week.
कि मैगी का प्रचार प्रसार इन लोगों के द्वारा किया गया और जिसको कंपनी के जो मालिक और प्रबंधक लोग हैं, यह जानबूझ करके नाजायज लाभ कमाने के उद्देश्य से पूरे देश में जहर बेचने और उसका प्रचार करने का कार्य कर रहे हैं। मई 2015 को मैगी खरीद के खाया तो बीमार पड़ गया। इलाज कराने के बाद मालूम चला कि यह घातक मैगी, जैसे कि इसमें केमिकल पाया जाता है, लीड पाया जाता है। इस मामले को गंभीरता से लेते हुए माननीय सीएम साहब ने FIR लॉन्च करने का आदेश कारीमपुर थाना प्रभारी को दिया है।
Now, days after this crackdown in Uttar Pradesh, even Haryana government has ordered a probe into lead content in Maggi noodles. The State Health Minister Anil Vij has asked all chief medical officers to collect and investigate samples of Maggi. The instant noodle packets will be tested for lead content. The government took this action after samples of Maggi noodles were taken from Nestle's Pantnagar plant. They've now been sent to a laboratory for testing. Nestle is also facing a case in Uttar Pradesh's Barabanki for lead and flavoring substance content in the noodles.
तो अभी टेस्ट किए गए हैं, तो इसमें मैगी में लेड पाया जा रहा है। तो हमने भी अपने प्रदेश में कहा है कि भी इसकी टेस्टिंग कराई जाए सब जगह पर। मैंने अपने DGH को आदेश दिए हैं कि सब CMOs को कहें कि हर जिले में वो सैंपल भरें इसके, और अगर इसमें लेड है तो बहुत गंभीर बात है।
And I want to bring in my colleague Manjeet Sehgal from Chandigarh once again on this. Manjeet, was a complaint made against Maggi noodles in Haryana? What prompted this probe?
Well, Gaurav, nobody has come forward with a complaint so far, but this is a type of precautionary measure which the Haryana Health Minister Anil Vij has taken and asked the all district level senior medical officers to collect the samples of the instant noodle and send them for testing in the state laboratory, and so that it's just a precautionary step, and so that if anything like lead is found in the samples,
okay,
so that the brand can also be asked to list the samples, or the people can or the government can release an advisory for the people on health grounds. Gaurav?
Okay, so while the government is taking precautionary measures in Haryana, in Bihar, it is legal action that a private citizen, an advocate, has sought in this matter. And Rohit Singh joins me live from Patna with the latest. Rohit, the Chief Judicial Magistrate ordered an FIR against Amitabh Bachchan, Preity Zinta and Madhuri Dixit. What's the latest with investigations in this case?
Well, Gaurav, it's just about matter of time that an FIR will be lodged, because straight direction has come straight away from the CJM court today after it was hearing this entire matter. In fact, Sudhir Oja, an advocate, had yesterday filed a complaint case in the CJM court, and the CJM at that point of time had admitted the case. And today, while after hearing the matter, he felt that there was a strong case enough for an FIR to be registered, and therefore he has directed the Qazi Muhammadpur police station in Muzzafarpur to register an FIR against the actors Amitabh Bachchan, Madhuri Dixit, Preity Zinta, along with the two Nestle officials. So it's just about legal process, and we are expecting that in a day or two an FIR will be registered against all the 5 persons.
But what is the advocate's prayer? Because the models and ad agencies say, Rohit, that models only read out the lines given to them. They are in no way responsible for lead content or lack of it in any product.
Well, in this case, the petitioner, I could say, was mentioning that because these three stars are endorsing the brand, and that is because of them, several people eat Maggi noodles, and that is why they should also be held liable for this entire matter. And taking that view in mind, the CJM court has directed that FIR must be lodged against all these three actors. So it's just about a day or two that an FIR will be lodged and investigate, and on the court direction, an investigation will take place by the police. And if the police feels that there is a need to arrest any of them, then the police can go ahead and arrest any of these three actors.
Okay, but in this case, will the police also collect Maggi samples and send them to various laboratories for checking, as is being done in Haryana and in Uttar Pradesh?
Well, as far as police investigation is concerned, that has not begun because an FIR has still not been lodged. But once an FIR is registered at the police station in Muzzafarpur, that will happen. But as far as the Bihar government is concerned, from the government point of view, samples have been collected from 3 or 4 districts in Bihar, and samples have been sent to Kolkata for a lab test. And in a day or two, we are expecting the results of that to come out. And once that is out, based on the further action will be taken.
For the moment, Rohit Singh and Manjeet Sehgal in Haryana, many thanks for joining me.